Okay, enough White Lotus talk.
Pretty good talk, though.
We'll talk more. We should do a whole section on the podcast about White Lotus.
I was texting Sarah and Julie 2 nights ago, and I was like, you thought season 1 was crazy?
Oh, season two is so good.
My parents had to stop watching it.
Why?
Okay. Generational.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's a pretty provocative show.
It is. Yeah.
Like,
it's
wow,
HBO.
Yeah.
It's not TV. It's HBO. And season 3 is taking place in Asia, apparently.
Oh, so there is a confirmed season 3.
Confirmed. They HBO will make White Lotus forever if Mike White will.
Really wild and well played. Hello, everybody.
It's really good storytelling. Hello, welcome to Little Talks Podcast, January 11th, 2023. I am Roop.
And Sammy.
We're back. This is our second episode of season, what we're calling
2.
season 2.
Yep, season 2.
By the way,
did you figure out the season 2
I did
thing?
not. So
it's a thing.
It is. I know it is a thing, but I couldn't really figure out how to create seasons within the software we use to upload the episodes.
Have one season with 4 million episodes by 2040.
Yeah, something like that. Real quick housekeeping. Sam, say some things on your mic again.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, he's
We
okay.
good?
Yeah, your volumes are fine. I'm checking. Let's do a clap real quick.
Roops, I
You can do the
I think
clap.
I should clap.
Yeah,
and
do
why should I clap? What happened last week?
Because it was perfect.
It was literally perfect.
It was perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Aces.
That was a good,
All right.
that was a good clap, too.
We'll sync the video on that one.
Speaking of clap, we would like to clap for the one and only Courtney Roberts had and welcomed her third child to the world.
Yes.
On was this early Saturday morning?
It was
just
like,
after midnight.
If I remember, it was 12:22.
Yeah.
On January 7th.
Yeah.
So just in early days of.
He has a truly legendary name. His name is Legend Lee Roberts.
Legend Lee Roberts is here.
Legend is here, and mom is healthy. Mom is safe. Baby's healthy. Baby's safe. I'm assuming they'd be almost home now.
Yeah.
It's not confirmed.
Probably if they're not in the next day or two.
Anyway, Courtney's got her plate kind of full. She's got 3 boys, spanning the ages of, I think Maddox is 7 or 8. You've got Owen at around 3 or 4, and then Legend is a newborn. So it's going to be nothing but fun, chaotic, wild times at the Roberts household.
She's got
forever.
a full outfield.
That's great.
Yep.
So Court, we love you, and we're so happy for you.
Yep.
And
Congratulations.
Nace and the rest of the Roberts family.
So, we're going to get into our trends here in a second, but I was I don't know how to tease this. We want to tease this.
And it's not next week, but it's coming up.
No, it's coming up. Probably in February is what I'm hearing now. We are going to have our first new podcast guest of the year. And I think we had some guests early on last year, but this is like a real guest.
I was going to say, we
not
had
Chelsea.
And again, no knock
Chelsea.
on our internal folks, but yeah, this is a
they're great.
legit, real,
This is a real marketer.
kick-ass marketer
that's
guest.
coming in to chat with us. And,
who honestly should have chatted with us at some point last year, but that's Chelsea's fault.
Yeah, and per usual, it's Chelsea's fault. But yeah, anyway, we got a guest coming up, so we thought we'd kind of mention that here to hold our feet to the fire. We're going to do that.
We've got Brock and Chelsea are up in Moundridge, Kansas today with our friends at Grasshopper.
Yep.
A few of them are receiving a belated Christmas present because we just couldn't get there in December. But shout out to the Grasshopper team up in Moundridge, and safe travels to Chelsea and Brock.
Yep. And I feel like Brock's got a lot of traveling and things going on in the next few days.
No kidding. It's so funny. He was just like, yeah, I've got I think he had like 2 days of PTO, and we're on day, 9 of, what day is it?
Today's the
11th of the year. And then he's like, yeah, but I won't be taking PTO until like November. Which is so Brock.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, you want to lead us in on the first one?
Yeah. So
cool. Digital trends.
Per usual, you can subscribe to these, get them in your inbox the first of each month before we talk about them on the podcast, so you know before we talk.
To our prospective customers, for the first time ever, this week we will actually be sending an email with the podcast in case if you're not listening right now.
I forgot about that.
So shout out to you all because we'll be writing some email copy and headline, and it'll be in your inbox probably, I would imagine, tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, Rube, take it away.
All right, digital trend number 1 this week is Amazon has launched Inspire. It's an app called Inspire. It's a TikTok-like shocker. It's a TikTok-like shopping feed that supports both photos and videos. So I was a little confused. Is this an app? Is it part of the Amazon thing? I think it's part of the Amazon app. It's not a standalone app. It's its own thing.
I looked for it the other day and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's being kind of rolled out. I think it's in beta. But what it is it's TikTok.
It's smart.
When you look at it, it's TikTok, and the feature is designed to draw customer attention away from apps like TikTok, where brands are can directly market to customers and order drive sales on Amazon.com instead.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on my app right now, dude.
Yeah, but this whole concept, Reels has had this idea. Obviously TikTok. It makes sense that Amazon, where most people buy things online, I don't know what the stats are, but I think they're the game online for online retail.
Yeah.
The idea that you can take vertical video and influencers or even just normal people reviewing your products and put them into a vertical video feed where they show you how that stuff works. One of the most popular YouTube pieces of content is unboxings. So when someone gets like a new pair of shoes, or
children that make like 55 million, yeah, I know.
Yeah, or you get a new box of Pokemon cards or whatever, you just open them live and record it, and you put that on. And I know a lot of people that watch those. I don't quite get it, but it's very popular. So that same concept kind of exists here. If you want to see what it's like to get a new pair of Nikes from Amazon or Nike.com or whatever, you order it, you get it, and they sit down, they show you, we're going to open this, we're going to talk about what I ordered, what I got, what the experience was, how the packaging was, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Which I think it's great. I really do.
I don't know what's wrong with your mic today.
Sound?
You sound good now.
I sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get a little closer. I look at this. We just ordered Matt. He transitioned. This is a big deal. He transitioned to a big boy bed.
Okay.
He's in a queen size bed, which is like a super big boy bed.
That's what I sleep in.
Well, we had it's from our old house. Anywho,
okay.
So we ordered bed rails for him.
Okay.
Two 77-inch bed rails on the sides, and then one at the 58-inch on the bottom. So Matt is trapped, and so it's basically a large crib. My sound okay?
Yeah, I got you.
And very easy to use instructionally wise. I figured it out pretty quickly. But it would be nice to watch someone unbox this. Hey, this is what you're going to do. This is your best case scenario.
And maybe show you even how to install it.
Shows how to install it. Right? I will tell you, Amazon is totally on my bad side because they have not sent me the right for the third time. I've gone to the UPS store 3 times in the last 8 days because they've sent me the wrong size for the bottom. So Matt has a very easy way out, and he's smart enough that he is going down to the bottom to say, hey, I've got freedom to leave. But I think about that, and I think about that in the sense of B2B brands.
Yeah.
I think about that, and I know that this is an Amazon, very much a B2C play.
But there's things to learn from this.
There are things to learn, absolutely.
And I think the thing that we should learn here is that a lot of this content has existed, and it's been existing on YouTube. So unboxings is one.
Yep.
How-tos is another. How do I put this thing together?
How
do I use it?
The most searched thing.
Yeah. So I think that bringing both of those concepts together into the place where the point of sale takes place, where you're just click your cursor is just a few centimeters away from clicking the buy it now, add it to my cart functionality, and putting that right there to help influence that person. They don't have to go search for it or look on it, do those reviews themselves. Is kind of makes a lot of sense. And again, vertical video strikes once more.
Yeah, it does.
It's been very
much
popular.
So.
We've mentioned this before, I think last week. No matter what happens with TikTok, vertical video is here to stay. And so that format and the way these, Amazon right now and these other platforms are leveraging it to get people to convert is a real thing.
So for those of you, and that's all of you that had the Amazon app, be on the lookout. Again, I looked at this when we went over these digital trends internally at the agency last week. It was not on my phone. It's still not on my phone today, but
Kelly
some
did a little
seen
demo
it.
with it.
Yeah, mm-hmm. It was cool. So really interesting. I think it's a great play by Amazon.
Yep.
Besides the whole bed rail thing.
What was our take on this one? I didn't read from the script.
No surprise.
No surprise. Yeah, I didn't read it, but we talked about it. Okay, no surprise here.
Okay, this is a really important one, especially for B2B brands. We are going to
digital trend number 2.
Digital trend number 2. We're going to talk TikTok here. Talk TikTok. Copyright music labels have increased detection of unlicensed music in social.
Yeah.
Copyright cases across brands continue to rise as different brands attempt to participate in TikTok trends. So for our B2B listeners, right, to be on trend, it could be the latest, greatest, whatever dance move. Their music is part of it. There are so many different aspects of creating good content that is relevant to get your content in front of numerous eyeballs.
And a popular song goes a long way.
Popular song goes my wife, who owns a dental practice, literally just, it was wild, the awareness she got because she used the correct song.
Yeah.
However, though, brands are prohibited from using licensed music without permission to do so on their social media posts. There was recently an energy drink brand called Bang. They have come under fire because they were using a personal account instead of the business account. Business accounts, you don't have access to the amount of music.
We found that out.
We found that out, and I was in an uproar. I was like, guys, we got to use relevant music. Well, there's so many stipulations in place here. So you got to be really careful. And I'll be interested to see what TikTok does to alleviate this, if they do anything at all.
I think TikTok's kind of in the clear here. If you're a brand,
absolutely,
and they're instructing you to become a brand account. A brand account does not have access to the same licensed music library.
But it's also like, I'm going to argue the flip of this.
But if you're an influencer, you're not a brand. You have a personal account. You can use that.
Yes.
So it puts a little bit more power in the influencer's hands, which is cool, I guess.
That's a very good point. But it also sucks because we don't use influencers.
Yeah.
And we're trying to be on trend here.
But a lot of those big influencers are pulling in millions on these deals. So if they have to kick off a few 100,000 to some music company, it's probably not a big thing for them.
That's not the end of the world. But I will tell, like Tara, who is my wife, TikTok savvy. She's told me, she's like, hey, you're not using like the right music for this trend. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I know, because we don't freaking have access to it.
Yeah, and I think what I wish was that there was a level of subscription for brands, and maybe this will happen. I wish there was a level where, it's a free account. We have a brand account, that's it. Ditch Witch has a brand account, Grasshopper has a brand account. Brands have brand accounts. And if, as a brand account, you want access to licensed music, give me $100 a month or whatever. In the same way you subscribe to a music service that you're allowed to listen to and do things for, like give me I need some subscription model here.
Yes.
And maybe it doesn't get me access to the Taylor Swift library, but it might get me access to some better music. And that's kind of the thing with TikTok in particular, is a lot of that music is artists that want to be viral and want people to use their music, even though it's not, kind of generic stuff. They want to be discovered through use of their songs. A lot of artists are breaking on TikTok. So it seems like there's got to be kind of a give and take here.
Super cool. You bring up a very interesting and timely point when you say T-Swift.
Oh, yeah.
When her new album came out, 2-3 months ago? I don't know. Time's flying.
It's so good.
It's
so
don't
good.
even get me started. My Tara she's bonkers for it. Anywho, what was the most trending song? It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
If you can't use that as a brand, it's so funny. When Southwest had that meltdown over Christmas break, I saw this one guy. He's in an airport, and he goes, Southwest, if this is the marketing department listening to me, this is the song you should be playing right now. And he starts playing.
I'm the problem.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
It works really well.
It works really well, right? Yeah. So, but again, like it's just having access to it. So for our B2B listeners today, be mindful. You do have to be careful here. You don't want to be like this energy drink. Bang.
No. And it's easy to fall into
lawsuits are no bueno.
It's easy to fall into breaking the rules if you don't know your way around these platforms.
So next week, we're going to wrap our digital trends for today. We're going to have an extensive conversation. I don't know, Roop, if we just focus on one trend.
Oh, it's going to happen. You're going to say we're going to do it.
I'm going to say we're going to do it. So we're going to have to do it. And I'm serious about it.
Sammy's been very into this topic for about a month.
Chat
GPT.
I'm assuming some of you know of it. I want you to look it up and tune in next week because
Chat GPT.
George, Patricia, Tara, GPT.
Do you know a George and a Patricia?
I don't know a Patricia. Just the first words that came to mind.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I was Tara was in there, so that's what
it's a very hot marketing subject, probably since early December.
There's been a lot of talk.
It's been around for a while.
In your magnet group about.
It's been a lot of talk,
and Roop's been talking about it for about 3 months.
Roop had, and I'll give Roop credit. He came to me a couple months ago. And I was like, I appreciate that, but then I took it seriously in December, and it's exploded.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover that. Probably our primary.
We have a point of view. Trend. We have a point of view. I think
we do have a point of view on it. But stay tuned because I think it's just 2023, man, off to a hot start already.
Yeah,
and it's going to be great.
The
content.
robots are here.
So the robots are here. But hey, you know what? They're our friends.
I for one welcome our new overlords.
Are they your friends?
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll catch you then. We hope you guys have a wonderful week. For those in the Midwest, we're getting some nice weather. Get outside. It's like 70 degrees here today. I don't know what it is up in Kansas or elsewhere, but Oklahoma and Texas are cruising. So
early spring for us right now.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, we'll catch you then. Have a wonderful week.
Adios.
Over and out.